Gnothi Seuton, love, peace, blessing, abundance, healing, joy, all wonderful, wonderful experiences unto you and your family. And today I was thinking about opportunity, and I think one of the coolest examples and playing out in a metaphoric manner of the way and the experience of opportunity is, if we have any Star Trek fans out there, in Deep Space Nine, they had a like a species of being called the Ferengi, and the one Ferengi was like he was like a bartender, not a bartender, he was a bar owner in the Deep Space Nine space station. I think his name was Quark. I can't remember for sure, but very, very interesting, character, because the Ferengi were, they were a wealth-based people. They were a wealth and prosperity-based people, and so I think they even had, I'm not sure, I think it may have even been like the 10 Commandments of prosperity, that they had. But it's really, really interesting because you could focus on, just that energy. But one of the things that they were, really strong about, one of the things that they focused on was opportunity. And, and that's what they said, when they were, recognized, an opportunity to make profit. That's literally what they called it. They called it opportunity, opportunity. And that's, one of the things that they were looking for. And the one nephew, as he was learning the Ferengi ways, him and a human child from the space station, they had an opportunity experience. It was pretty neat because they bought something and then found somebody else who wanted it, and sold it, and it was really cool. It was a real bartering exchange, and I think it's a very, very powerful way to look at life, because one of the unfortunate things is sometimes we can get closed-minded. We can become we can even sabotage ourselves by just settling into a mediocre existence. It's not becoming our authentic self, or we're always on the way to becoming our authentic self. So certainly nobody's ever disqualified, and change can come quickly, very quickly, and opportunity, can be the key. It can be the key for us to be able to, get out of, a compromise, to get out of, a limited experience, and to experience, what we really wanted, or maybe at one point in life, or, what we thought we could have, all different types of outcomes. But opportunity is a way to look at the events that we're dealing with in life. And one practice that's really strong is Bushido, the way of the samurai. And one of their power practices is, accepting what is. Just accepting what is. If you have a situation, hey, it just is. And that doesn't mean that there isn't a different alternative. And that doesn't mean that what is can't change. But it just means not, spinning your wheels and wasting energy and worry and fear over something that is, but rather allowing your mind and experience and spiritual practice to make another choice. And that's where the power of the law of attraction, starts to work. Well, it's always working, but when we recognize that it's true, we are vibrational beings. We're light particles, photons, that have, come together, and, they've come together and they've been organized, and they manifest as our bodies. But our bodies, everything around us, are still not really material the way we think it is material, and nothing's actually truly solid. There is space between everything. And so that what that means is when we recognize the way that everything manifests, the way that everything appears before us, we can also recognize opportunity. Because if we see something that, isn't, blessing us, isn't a benefit, isn't adding into our lives, but is creating an opposite effect, we have the opportunity to, become aware, to pray, to meditate, to do research, and discover if there's another way. And when we find another way, that's what we can practice. And when it comes down to the law of vibration, the law of manifestation, we recognize that when we vibrate at a certain frequency, the results of that frequency manifest in our experience regardless. It doesn't just pick favorites. It doesn't only work for some and not work for others, because that's simply the way it is. It's like tuning into a radio station. If we tune into 101 FM, we're not going to get 98.3 AM. Or does AM even have points? I'm not sure. I haven't listened to AM radio and I can't even remember last. But anyway, so what happens is that everything that manifests out of what some traditions call Ein Sof, the unmanifested realm, the invisible realm, the realm from which all manifestations come, the 0 point field from the source. And this is what the ancients have been telling us for thousands of years. There is a source of all manifestation, and it is manifesting, through humankind. And humankind is what is enabling the creation and manifestation of what we see around us through our thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. And when you recognize that, and we can understand that, we can get past some, areas where maybe we're not open to that possibility, or, someone may have quenched our faith, may have quenched our hope, may have quenched our belief. We may have had a childhood experience, that just made us give up on those types of possibilities. It's always helpful to remember some type of moment when, you may have said, oh, I wish this would happen, or I'd like to have this, or I'd like to have that. And it happened. And you know that it happened because you had a desire. You know that your prayerful attitude, your prayerful meditation, your prayerful mindset, you know that you were the one who caused that to happen. You know that you're the one that made it be. You know that you're the one that manifested that result. And if you can, and if we all can, remember those types of moments, remember the feeling, and feel it for a little while. Just feel that good feeling. Feel that feeling of power. And the cool thing about that type of power is, it's not the dramatic, type of, mainstream media power that it dominates someone else or something else. It's a loving power. It's a loving creation. Its creations and its manifestations are not harmful. It's just the opposite. It is so the opposite of toxic. It's just and the opposite of toxic, which is all good things: happy, good, loving, kind, abundant, peaceful. Great translation of the word shalom is nothing missing in your life and nothing broken. It's the experience of shalom. And we live in an abundant planet where there is more than enough of everything that every living being can have that experience. And it's great to recognize that through the collective consciousness of love, kindness, peace, well-being, and just having a well-heartedness, well-intention toward our fellow humankind has the overwhelming ability to produce that for everyone and in everyone's experience, and can return, this wonderful, wonderful Mother Earth back to the original garden paradise. It's so cool when we have, just awesome archaeological discoveries like Göbekli Tepe, where there's, ancient stones. I think the last I heard that they're at least 40,000 years old, but they have carvings in them, really, really beautiful carvings in them that, certainly aren't some, caveman, not well-witted, oaf just banging away on a rock with another rock. I mean, they're intricate carvings, and they're carvings of many different things. One thing that I remember is of animals and human beings, and so the ability to manifest, just a beautiful, beautiful environment that is healthy, kind, and non-toxic to all living beings is overwhelmingly possible. And it's only the influence of manipulation, domination, and control, the wartime mentality, just a real wicked heart set of, just feeling like you just have to, they always have to like take or steal from somebody else to survive. The flawed concept of survival of the strongest, which, has been overwhelmingly proved wrong. Our environment and our species, all species survive on, cooperation. It's survival of cooperation of co-inhabiting species. So wonderful, wonderful blessing. Opportunity is always there. It's always around us because it's a power, it's a force, and it's given to us to be able to manifest our own personal, authentic self. Love, peace, blessing, Gnothi Seutan unto you and your family. Shalom. Namaste.